Welcome to Super Soul Sisters. My name is Lona Kasasa Jemima, and I'm so excited that you are able to join me. Today with me, I have a very young, very elegant Super Soul sister with me, and she's going to tell us all about her achievements. Her name is Namaganda Josephine. She is Miss Tourism Chadondo 2023. She won the Best Creative Wear. She's first runner-up Miss Tourism in Buganda 2023. She has so many achievements. We just need to dive into her and what inspired her and how she was able to win all this. But I want to remind you that you can, of course, interact with me on our different social media platforms on Twitter, Instagram, as well as YouTube. I'm very eager to hear from you, your views. On YouTube, it's Super Soul Sisters, of course, with S being a number 3. On Twitter, our handle is Super Soul Sisters still. Keep in mind that Super Soul Sisters is still with the number 3, as well as TikTok, Super Soul Sisters with no space, of course. We are going to dive into our soul sister today, who is going to inspire you young women out there who want to achieve so much. Yes, Josephine, how are you?
I'm okay, thank you.
Yes, welcome to the show. Could you tell our viewers who you are? Tell our viewers what's your name.
Thank you so much. My name is Namaganda Josephine. I'm Miss Tourism Chadondo 2023. I'm first runner-up Miss Tourism Buganda Kingdom, and I won the Best Creative Wear 2023 still Buganda Kingdom.
Yes.
I'm the Media Influencer Uganda 2023. I'm a founder of Her Impact Uganda.
Wow, how does it feel to have all that? But we're going to dive into all those many titles of yours. Who are you born to?
First of all, I'm in Uganda.
Yes.
My dad is Mr. Chabago Fred.
Yes.
Stays in Kawanda, Chadondo.
Yes.
And a lady, very inspirational, Nambiri Josephine.
Yes.
Actually, that's where I got my Josephine name from.
You're named after her.
Yeah.
Yes. How many children are you in the family?
We are 6.
Wow.
And I'm the last born.
Oh, that is amazing. So tell us about your childhood. How was it like growing up being the last born?
Of course, being a last born, in most cases, people think we are always pampered.
Yes,
but
aren't
our
you?
Side, naturally, this side it's totally different.
Yeah.
I grew up in a family. I wasn't a planned kid, but I was a planning kid.
I like that.
So my dad always told me,
Yeah.
you're a lady, so you need to do something to show the world you can really stand.
Yeah.
Even as a last born, you can do something and inspire the world.
Yeah.
So I always grew up with that. I say to my mind, I should do something special.
Amazing.
Yes.
What schools did you go to?
Primary school, I went to Nobel Parents Primary School.
Yeah.
We used to sing, I think you know that song. Then my high school, I went to St. Margaret, Katende. Then my HSC, I went to Emmanuel College. It's located in Kazo, Kawempe, Chadondo.
Yeah.
That's where I come from. Then my university, Makerere University Business School.
Oh, wow. So you're done with university?
Yes, I'm done with school.
That is amazing. How would you describe yourself? How would you describe your journey in school, in high school, in primary?
My journey in school, actually that's a very good question. My journey is really interesting.
Yeah.
I'm one person, every time I enter school, I felt like, no, I think I should go back home, because I know my parents always treat me like a baby, but again, the other side, they want me to go to school. But again, every time I talk to my teachers, they be like, do you remember what your father said? You know, my father has a mentality. He takes you to school, then he tells you people, do you know what? This girl has to do something in the world. So every time they could remind me, do you remember what your father said? I could sit down, I read the books. At times I feel like, no, I should go back home. But again, every time my dad could remind them, read so hard. So when I reached in my high school, I said, no, I'm no longer a baby.
Yeah.
I think I'm an adult. I contested for
In high
sanitary
school?
prefect. Yes, that is my senior one.
Yes.
I contested for sanitary prefect. guess what? I went through.
You went through, yeah.
Yes, I was a very clean girl. So I became the sanitary prefect in my senior one. But again, the prefectorial body was like, what's this girl? She's young, she's still new in school, what is she going to do? But I came up with various policies that really worked in the school. So that showed the world that I can really do something.
Yeah.
Then in my Form 5, I was the general secretary of the school.
Where does that fall? What does a general secretary do in
General
school?
secretary, usually you have to pile all that, everything that the prefectorial body says.
Yes.
For example, if you hold a meeting, we say we are going to do this and this and this. A general secretary, you're supposed to note down each and everything. After you create a final copy, you take to the responsible people. For example, the headmaster, the head.
This was in HSC.
Yes.
Okay.
That was my HSC. Then from there, I went to Macquarie University Business School. I started with diploma. As a diploma representative, tax society, that is under
You have had achievements all your life.
Very.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but I grew up like someone who really wants leadership.
Yes.
Yeah, because every time I felt like leadership starts with me. How do I show the world that I can really lead? As a diploma representative, I was a course leader in my class. Yes. Here I am.
So I hear in your achievements, in your story in school, it shows that you are a leader. You're a born leader, and you like that position. But how would you describe yourself apart from that? Aside from being a leader, what else? Who is Josephine?
Josephine is a hardworking lady.
Yeah.
Besides all the titles that I have, I'm a farmer. I go down in the garden, I really do that digging, and I rear some animals. So in my personal life, that's what I do.
Where is this farm of yours where you rear?
It's located in Kawanda still, my home.
Yes, your home.
Yes. So besides all the queenship, all the leadership in my free time, I go and spend my time. And I'm persistent. If I really want something, I'm going to do all it takes just to achieve it.
What combination did you go for in A-level?
In my A-level, I did MEG, economics.
Yes.
Yes.
MEG is math,
economics,
and
geography. Then I struck it with ICT.
ICT.
Yes.
That is great. So what inspired you? Because you know our viewers, they want to know. Yes, you are a leader. Yes, you are very hardworking. You even have a farm. I thought beauty queens don't usually get dirty, but that is good to know that you have that side of you. So our viewers just want to know what inspired you to go into tourism.
Into tourism, actually you're right. Most people think beauty queens don't do such things.
Yeah.
But again, we are trying to break that bias.
Yes.
When it comes to Miss Tourism, if you're not hardworking, you're not going to handle. Because everything that we do requires energy, passion as well.
Yeah.
I personally am so passionate about tourism. So everything that requires tourism, I will do it. And besides that, the farming part of me, it doesn't require me to put on all the makeup, and put on all the nice clothes. No, of course, to the world, you're going to shine and do everything. But again, there is that inner you. You sit down at the back of your mind, you'll be like, okay, now I have to do this. So I get up on my feet, I go for it because I'm passionate about it, and being a queen doesn't change my personality.
Yeah, of course. So who encouraged you? What was your first title to achieve? Was it Miss Tourism Buganda? Was it Chadondo? How was that? Explain to the viewers how that journey was.
Who inspired me? I've always been passionate. My passion pushed me so hard. And my very first title, it was in school, Macquarie University Business School. I was Miss Nkobazambogo. We usually have those. We have
competitions.
Yes. So I was Miss Nkobazambogo. From there, I went ahead. I became Miss Tourism Chadondo this year, 2023.
Yes.
Cut from there, Chadona is my county.
Yes.
From the county, you go ahead to the region. When you go for the region, and then they take the top 3 to the national level.
Ooh.
Yes.
Interesting. So, who brought up this idea? It came from you and you told your parents, I want to do this.
Yes, I've always been passionate about it.
Yeah.
So I said I should go for it. But again, my father didn't support it at first.
Yeah.
You know, he's used to Miss Uganda. He's like, but those things, they are very expensive. How are you going to manage? But on the other hand, you're not going to study if you go for those things.
Yeah, of course.
I told him, no, Dad, I can do this. He was like, no, he shouldn't go for it. And he's in Uganda, so he's one person who supports anything in line with Buganda. I got a trick. I said I should go for Miss Nkobazambogo.
Yeah.
Of course, that is a foundation, or you can call it a group, but it's under Buganda.
Yes.
I went for it. I told him, Dad, do you know what? I'm going to contest for Miss Nkobazambogo. So I was like, Ogenda Kwambala Gomez. I was like, yes. Then he told me, those are the things that I want. Don't go for these other things. I don't want that. Anything in line with Buganda, I'm here to support.
Yes.
So he supported me.
And your mother?
I was like, but then I want to go for Miss Tourism. He's very happy about Nkobazambogo, but again, I want Miss Tourism because that's where my passion lies. He told me, you've started this journey. If you've won, I'm here to support until...
until you make it.
Exactly. And by the way, he has been there. Every time we have that grand finale, he's there to stand with me.
Yeah, you sound like a daddy's girl. At the last born.
I'm just my parents' baby.
Yeah, I understand.
Yes.
So after Nkobazambogo, you went forward with...
For Miss Tourism Chadona.
Yes, how was that experience? How were the competitions?
The competition wasn't so tight.
Yeah.
We were 4 girls. We were 11 girls.
Yes.
Yeah, so we were few. I was positive that I will make it. Yeah. But again, according to the girls that I saw, I said, what if? You
never know.
But again, we reached, you know, there is that time of catwalking. They train at a catwalk. They ask you various questions in line with tourism.
Yes, of course.
I didn't know how to catwalk, so I said, these girls are going to win me. One of the organizers talked to me and said, you look like you want to quit. Why? What's up? I told him, do you know what? I can't walk, first of all. And the girls are very beautiful. How am I going to handle this? He told me, no. It is about beauty and the brains and the passion. If you're passionate, you will learn. Yeah. That's how I started.
Yeah. So I realized that the process is you start small while going bigger. So Miss Tourism Buganda was the biggest competition.
No, Miss Tourism Uganda national.
So right now you're on Buganda.
National.
Yes. Okay.
And the media influencer Uganda 2023.
Okay. There's so many achievements. It's it's very hard to keep up. But I hope our viewers are. So what do you do? How are the competitions like with the girls, with the judges, with the wares that you have to do? I know financially it's constraining, but where do you get your makeup from? Where do you get your outfits from? How does that work?
During the boot camp, that is the national level, we usually have sponsors who come on board.
That's amazing.
Just like you see, always looking so nice. They trained us on how to do the makeup, just in case you go to the outside world, at least you know something.
So you learn skills as well?
Yes, and we always have designers, we have Zach Styles, we have Wire, they usually come through to help out.
That is amazing.
Yes, and the pageant itself, Miss Tourism Uganda, it has really given us a very big platform.
Do you plan on going Miss Uganda, bigger Miss Universe? Do you plan on going to those kinds of lengths?
Well, I'm going. Actually, currently, I'm a contestant, Miss Agriculture, that is in Nigeria.
Yes.
So I'm the Uganda representative, because usually they take a number of girls, but along the way, they keep evicting some.
Yes.
Yeah. Currently, I'm the Ugandan representative, Miss Agriculture, Nigeria. Yes, but when it comes to Miss Uganda, I don't think it's not my passion.
Your passion doesn't go that far.
It lies in tourism, culture. Yes.
You haven't had any challenges while you contest and...
Of course, everything has challenges, but I think I'm just so positive about this.
Yeah.
Because there are times, as you're in the boot camp, you feel like withdrawing, but again, you remember you're so passionate about this.
Yeah.
So you're ready to stand.
So passion overrides.
That comes
Very.
Anything that comes along that way,
and
you feel like, no,
your family?
I can't quit. My family has always been supportive, though when things fail out, they feel like I should drop out.
Yeah.
We usually have the Miss Popularity search. That is the people's choice, I can say. Because if these people are voting, we have online voting. The girl who wins, I mean with the highest number, this is the Miss Popularity. And when you're the Miss Popularity, you automatically go to top 5. Wow, that is very good. So my people kept on voting, they vote, and there is that option of boosting. If you have money, you boost, you get more votes. But me as this girl from a poor family, people are there boosting, but then me, I'm here, please vote, please vote. I post a link on my status, I put in various groups, but of course, you know, at times, you personally, there are some links that you receive and ignore, so I imagine these people might be ignoring the link. My people are like, but you're in number 10, how are we going to win this? People are boosting, you should boost. They said a lot. I was like, no. I personally am not going to get the Miss Popularity search. Let me work for something else.
And hence the best creative wear. Tell us about what was your creative wear?
My creative wear, I won that at Buganda Kingdom, that is regional level. Our theme was greening tourism. So you have to sit down as a queen, you think. The theme is greening tourism. What is required? What am I supposed to do to green tourism? I thought of trees, planting trees. Of course, we are greening tourism. I created an outfit in line with an avocado tree. In short, I was a moving tree.
Wow.
Yes. So if you're to look at it, it is like a tree, but again, the upper part of it, it's a gomesi top. Because I love my culture, my tribe so much. I had to do something in line, but again in line with a thing. So my downer part, it was a tree, avocado tree. I put the leaves and everything, and the fruits themselves.
Did you have a tailor do this for you, or?
Yes, I have. Actually, she's my friend as well. But again, she's a politician. Yes, she's so good. She did it for me. She's called Mama Zavi. She did my outfit from top to down. But again, we had to join the ideas together. I can't say it was one person.
That's amazing. So what advice do you have for girls? Because I know so many girls want to do pageantry. So many girls, I know for a fact that so many want to join. They're out there watching us. They don't know how to join. They're scared. They have their stereotypes about this contest. So what would you advise these girls who are watching you right now?
Thank you so much. That is a very good question. What I would advise to my fellow girls, in case you feel like doing something, give it a try. Because we had girls in camp, they came, but they didn't have the passion of being queens or being Miss Tourism or something, but they just came in. But along the way, we experienced a lot. We get a lot of experience through the camp. So every time you feel like doing something, give it a try. If things fail out, try something else. This is the age. For trying each and everything. You try this, it fails, go for this. You try this, it fails, it goes. Actually, at that same point, I came up with an initiative, High Impact Uganda. This is mainly for skills development, but as well talent identification. I want to help out not only the girls, but the boys as well. Why? Because you see the current generation, you find very many organizations that the girl child this, the girl child this. Yeah. But again, at the end of it all, who is going to get married to this pampered girl child? It is the boy child we are ignoring. So I came up with this initiative to help both. We do various things, for example, makeup, hairstyling, tailoring. If you feel like it is what you can do, you give it a start, because never know where your future lies. Maybe you're not going to succeed in school, let me say. At least you have a skill. Then there are those people who don't have skills, but at least they would wish to learn something. Then this is where the talent identification comes in. Maybe you have a talent, but you've not spotted it. So we helped you out.
To spot out your talent.
Exactly. So that we start from there. For you not to stay idle, there is a lot of unemployment in the world. I do know our current population, 70% are youth.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Those have been amazing words from Josephine herself. You've heard her. She has encouraged you to go for whatever it is that you are passionate about. If you're passionate about modeling, pageants, please do not be afraid about the money. Where there is will, there is a way. I want to thank you and also thank our hostess, Dogsha's Furniture, which has hosted this beautiful show. And I want to encourage you to please comment. Josephine wants to hear all the love. I hope she's inspired you wherever you are. So stay tuned as we bring more Super Soul Sisters. Welcome back to Super Soul Sisters. I would like to thank our hosts, Daughters Exclusive at Spear House. You can walk in anytime and have a look at their very comfortable furniture, very affordable, very durable, and please support them. With me, I have another amazing Super Soul Sister. She's going to inspire you. She was also in the Miss Tourism competitions, and she is Lenia Lisa. She has a bunch of awards as well. I don't know where these young girls are getting all these awards. She is the Wellness Queen 2023. She won the Miss Popularity, I believe, 2023. She's going to tell us all about her journey. She wants to inspire you. Today I brought young girls. I know there are very many young women who want to make a difference. So I have different young girls who have done so much, and I hope that you are inspired by them. Lisa, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Hello, Uganda. My name is Lenia Lisa Teresa. I'm the first runner-up Miss Tourism West Nile region, and Wellness Queen, Miss Tourism Uganda 2023. Though I would like to correct, I didn't mean Miss Popularity. I won Miss the Wellness Queen 2023, Miss Tourism Uganda. Though from my region, I was able to get a search for Miss Personality, West Nile region, still under Miss Tourism. And that's where my journey started from.
And it's still going.
It's still going,
So I have so many questions. I want you to inspire so many girls.
Please.
But just tell us who you were born to, where you're from, just a brief background.
I'm from Arua district, which is in West Nile region. I'm a Lubara by tribe. I'm raised by a single mom. My mom is called Asivazio Shiba Agnes. She's also a Lubara, like me. So I draw my daily life inspirations from her because she's so brave. She's a go-getter. She's determined, and I'm so proud and lucky to have her as my mom, because without her, I wouldn't be where I am today.
How many children are you?
We are 4. I have 4 siblings, 3 brothers, and I'm the only girl and the last boy.
But these last ones, you're taking on the world.
We have to.
I see. So what schools did you go to? What schools did you attend?
My primary level, I went to quite a lot of schools, Primary, I started off from Arua, which was Ushindi Primary School. Then I went to St. Kizito, which was in Lira. And my O-level, I studied from Seta High School, main campus. And then A-level, I completed from Seroma Christian High School.
Yes.
And currently, for my final year at Chambugo University.
So you're still studying?
Yeah, though I'm almost done. Just
still
2 months
getting
to go.
more words. I like that. How is life growing up with a single mother?
It wasn't an easy one.
Yeah.
But with persistence and resilience in life, we were able to make it and come this far. And we're still open to great achievements that are yet to come.
Yeah. What were some of the challenges when you were growing up?
As a single mom?
Yeah.
As, I mean, being
with
brought
a
up
single
with a
mom.
single mom, sorry. Let's say finances.
Yes.
It was really hard because my mom, my dad, I lost my dad in when I was in senior 3, though before that he had not been in our lives, and he left, I think I was in P3.
Yes.
And then my mom was a housewife, nothing at hand, meaning once dad leaves, we're back to nothing, back to grass.
Zero, yeah.
So we had to pick up from there, and we were an extended family, a lot of people. So it wasn't really easy coping up, but like I said, my mom is hardworking and she is a go-getter. So she stood her ground and made sure that she saw all of us through school. And yeah, this is how far we are now. I'm the only one schooling, the rest are already working, some are married, some are in the process of getting married. So
Congs to them.
Yeah.
Didn't your siblings pitch in whenever it was hard?
Yeah, they could. They did. I would actually say one of the reasons as to why I'm here is because of their constant support.
Yeah.
Obviously, mom couldn't do it alone because there were times when she had setbacks, but with the help of some relatives and my siblings, of course, I was able to make it this far.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
So we've heard about your schools, we've heard about your family. I want the viewers to know who Lisa is. Could you describe yourself?
Well, that's a tough question, by the way. But then, I will just maybe, to answer the question, I'll just give a little story about myself.
Yes.
My whole life I've been an introvert.
Really?
Yeah.
An introvert contesting, guys.
I was so reserved and so kept to myself, and I always had low self-esteem because I was a very chubby girl, very chubby since my childhood, and I suffered through body shaming from my friends and through school. So it costed me my self-esteem, and it kind of blurred my potentials and my capabilities in life. But then when this opportunity for Miss Tourism came up, I told myself I could use this as a platform to rebrand myself and to build me, because I always had this dream of being a commercial model, because my friends always tell me, you're pretty, your face could actually sell something, or lipstick or something. And I started off with taking a lot of pictures and posting them out there on IG, but then no one was really coming through to like pick me up for a contract or something. But then I thought to myself, maybe I could do something more extra, get out of my comfort zone, because I was really too much into it. So that is when the opportunity for Miss Tourism West Nile came up. I used to see the links before, I wasn't really bothered, but then it was just one single Sunday. I was just in bed, very depressed, thinking about my life, because I'd really never done anything with my life, nothing I had achieved in my life apart from school. So I was like, I'm now 22 and not getting any younger. It's high time I got out of my comfort zone and do something about my life. Then I saw one of the links for votes for my friend. She's called Laria Joy. She's currently the Miss Tourism Uganda Heritage. She was contesting then for Miss Tourism West Nile. I saw the links and people were really voting for her. She was around 2,000 and there were like 15 contestants. And then I was like, but why don't I give it a try? There were only 2 days left. And I'm like, let me just do it. I don't know where the positivity came from, But each and every time I wanted to do something in my life, the negative bit of it was more overwhelming than the positive bit of it. But now this time the positivity was more stronger. So I was like, let me just do it. Then one of the trainers for Miss Tourism West now is a family friend. So I contacted her and I told her I want to join. And I remember there were 2 days left for us to report for boot camp. She was like, she has always been waiting for me to tell her this. Because she told me that some time back, I just laughed it off. I'm like, I'm too shy, I can't do this. Then she's like, you actually can, you have the potential, you just have to believe in yourself. Then I told her, I think I want to do it, though I'm not yet sure, but I want to do it. So she was like, I'm giving you this night, call me early in the morning, and when you finally make up your mind, tell me, and I'll fix a way in, though it's too late, but we'll make it work. So I just told Mom, I want to join the competition. She laughed off when I told her that. I was like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, how will you handle you're very shy, you have low self-esteem, and remember, you have to model on stage, speak to people. And I'm like, I don't know how, but I just feel like I should do it. And she's like, I'll support you in whatever way that I can. Go for what you think is best for you, and I'll support you.
Yeah.
Then the next morning I called her, and that is how I joined the competition.
Yes.
It was really tough because some other people already they were already in 2,000 votes. Some were already in 3,000, and this is me with 0 votes. And remember, there are 2 days left for us to report for boot camp, and voting was to close in 2 days. And there was no way I could catch up with the rest. And I remember they had told us, when you win the popularity votes, it takes you automatically to top 3. And remember, there are 15 girls, meaning I only have 2 slots left to make it to the top 3. So it was a bit stressing. But then there was an option to boost, and this was me also with no money. Finances were so low. I was really depressed. However, I got to meet, I don't know if I should say is an angel or a stranger in, I don't know, an angel in kind of. This person was in charge of boosting votes. Up to now, I've never met him. Though I told him I want to boost votes, though I don't have the money yet. Though I could maybe try and reach out to the lowest package. And the lowest was, I think, 50,000, I don't know. But then he's like, why did you join late? I explained myself and all that. Then he was like, I see potential in you. I don't know why, but I just feel like you can do it. Then he told me not to worry about the votes, because sometimes people boost votes and end up not making it to the top 5 or top 3. So it all goes into waste. I can work on other sectors, maybe the speech and the content, and then I can make it to the top 5. So from that day, he was always there for me. Each and every time I felt like I'm giving up, I would talk to him and he was there. Remember, this is someone I have never met. I only know that he's called Titus, and up to now that is all I know. I have even never seen his picture. We just keep talking till now, but we have never met. And I don't know, for some reason he doesn't want to meet me, but he's always there for me.
You want to meet him?
Yes. I really want to meet this person who has helped. He was like, I don't know, the game changer in all this, because without him, I don't think I would have been where I am today. Without him and Mom, I wouldn't have made it. So that was how I got in for the competition for Miss Tourism West now. It was a bit stiff, but I could say my personality sold me out. I'm a jolly person, always happy and laughing and fluffy, bubbly. The trainers got to like me, and I used that as my strength to get more. I joined the contest without having any love for tourism, but after joining the boot camp, we were having lessons on tourism, and that was how I tried to get more knowledge and fall in love with tourism. I personally, my interest was to try and get connections for the commercial modeling, because I know I was going to meet, people who would come in to look for faces and all that. So I'm glad my personality did sell me. And at the end of the competition, I was able to get the Miss Personality title and the first runner-up, Miss Tourism West now region.
For an introvert.
Yes, it was a lot of work. Though coming to the national level, this is the worst. Okay, I wouldn't say the worst. It was the toughest thing that I've experienced in my life, and again, it's most amazing thing that has ever happened to me. Because it's where my whole life changed. When I joined the competition, it started off really badly because I still was trying to get in with the self-esteem. You know, you can't build it on in one day. And boot camp at regionals was only for a week, though I tried to catch up. But you know, at nationals it was a bit tough because now these are the top 3 queens from all regions in Uganda, and you have to compete with them. With them. And this is me trying to still battle with my self-esteem. To come, you see very beautiful girls, very beautiful. The first thing you see, they're so beautiful girls, so slim, and you know, I came with this mentality of, you know, misses are always slim. Though before coming, my trainer was telling me, actually, Miss Tourism Uganda, Miss Tourism generally is a bit different. It's not all about the crown or all about the weight. It's the knowledge you have, or what do you have to add on to the crown as Miss Tourism in Uganda. The body is something I shouldn't mind about, but I should go in, compete, give it all my best and fight for my space. And I took that, and that is how I gathered confidence to go in for the nationals. Otherwise, I'd already given up, and I'm like, this regional win is already enough for me. I can't. I was really scared. But then I really fought a lot of battles in my head to go for nationals. But at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? Just give it a try. You never know what might come your way. And just go in while you're open-minded. You know, be ready for either a win or a lose, because it's only one crown. So I went in for the competition, though after seeing the girls, my esteem went down to 0. They were beautiful, so slim, and what really made my esteem go so low is that they could talk really well. You know, someone opens their mouth to speak and you're like, what am I doing here? Because I can't speak. I have never talked in the crowd, and these are people who have at least taken part in pageantry before or have modeled before. It is like their second or third time, and this is my first time. So I was really so scared. I lost it all at one bit. But then, good enough, one of the trainers that was there with me at regionals is part of the national team. So she was always there with me. She's called Miss Jokudu Gertrude. She was always there for me. Each and every time I felt like giving up, she always came through for me and reminded me of how I started and how I thought I wouldn't make it, but I still made it. So that is how I kept on going. Boot camp was around for a month, and during that time we had wellness classes where we would do physical classes, we would have dance classes, and I'm a good dancer. So I also use that as a strength. Anything. You know, I'm like, if I'm not going to be noticed when it comes to speeches, at least dancing, I'll be on the front line and I'll be noticed. So how I managed it at boot camp was I tried to identify my strengths and my weaknesses, and public speaking was one of my weaknesses. But the dancing bit of it, and always availing myself for the wellness. I liked working out, though it was my first time. However, I enjoyed it. You enjoyed it? Yeah, I made sure it was my strength. So, however, during those classes at boot camp, we had like master classes with, I don't know if you have heard of JMM model management. Pardon? JMM. Yes. It's a model agency. It's headed by Mr. Joram Muzira. He was heading our master classes, having our master classes where he would teach us about self-esteem and public speaking. And he was the toughest ever, like the toughest trainer at boot camp. Actually, we were told before that he's the toughest. And actually what kept me moving, he was one of the people that kept me moving, because when I reached boot camp, I arrived late, and the following day we were having a shoot and we were recording ourselves on camera, talking about yourself and tourism. So when I walked in for my first shoot, he was so happy to see me. I don't know why. I think again my personality sold me out, because I was smiling, I was all bubbly. He liked me from the get-go and named me Mama Africa. And that really meant a lot to me. And I was like, if I am being noticed, I'm the first to be noticed by the toughest trainer ever, yet I am being intimidated by the girls around. So it rang a bell to me. It was like, actually, I can do this. because he always, whenever he would meet me, he would always hype me, Mama Africa, you know, you should contest for Mama Africa because I believe in you. I believe there's something in you can do it. So that really kept me going. Yet these other ones that were so intimidating, at one point also felt like giving up. Then when I used to see them cry, there was a lot of crying, by the way, because the training was so intense.
Yeah.
However, I would say it turned out to be a life-changing experience in our lives, because we're using some of these skills that we learned in our daily lives as we speak right now. So most of the girls wanted to give up. Actually, some quit. But then I also told myself, the ones I felt intimidated about want to give up, and then there is me still here. I still feel like I have something in me that I have to show to the world. You know, I'm here to represent, we don't call them fat, we call them curvy. That's what we were told. I'm here to represent the curvy that were like me, that felt like they didn't have the potential in them. Yet actually, it is you holding yourself back. You can actually do it. All you have to do is embrace who you are, be honest with you. If you have that big tummy, you really have it. There is nothing you can do about it. Embrace it and just be honest with yourself. And once you have that, there's nothing that is going to stop you. You will always go for it. And once you go for it, you have it already. So that is what happened to me. I went in for it, and I kept on pushing and pushing. I was resilient, and the wellness classes also really helped me a lot, because each and every time we would have those exercises, we would have affirmations where you speak out positivity from your heart. And also these wellness classes also helped me really so well, because I was able to learn to speak from the heart. You speak, you meditate, which also helped me a lot with my public speaking. And then my health, it really helped me a lot. I remember there was this time we had a wellness checkup. Remember, I'm the curviest. So I was actually more curvy at than this. I lost some weight because of the continuous exercises. So we had this wellness checkup, and I made sure I befriended our trainer then. She's called Miss Rian Batezi. She's actually Miss Uganda Eastern. She works with Tukuma Wellness Foundation, which was actually an achievement I forgot to mention at the start. I was given an opportunity to be their face for a year, meaning I achieved one of my goals.
Yes, the goals for going into
Miss Tourism, meaning I'm victorious. I didn't get the crown, but at least I went. I got what I went for.
What your objective was achieved.
So I made sure I befriended her, and to make things a little bit much more easier for me. I didn't know I would beat their face, because I expected them to choose somebody who is more flexible, somebody who is, active. Though I was one of the most active, because most of the girls were falling sick throughout the wellness classes. And I was actually surprised. I'm like, what is happening? I'm the thick one. I expect to be the one giving up or falling sick, but it's me standing up straight, and I'm always the one on the front line, leading the rest, even with the dances. What is going on? But then, like I said, I used that as my strength. So Miss Rian was always there for me as well. Of course, the muscle pulls, the nervous breakdowns were always there. But she always made sure that I was, kept together for the competition. So I was on the part of the wellness checkup. So I met this Dr. Ruth. During my time for the checkup, I went in and she told me, I'm healthy, but then I'm mini obese for my age.
How did that make you feel?
Really bad. I felt really terrible. I actually broke down. I was like, does that mean I am obese, or does that mean something is wrong with me, or I'm sick or something? She told me, for now, I'm okay, but then later on it would actually affect my health, or it would ruin my body or something. She told me it's not yet late for me to change that. I can still work on it. Meaning I had to double my efforts. If I'm doing something twice, I have to make it thrice. So that really broke me down. I even almost left the competition, and I'm like, but why would I leave? Yeah, this is the opportunity I have to work out. These are the wellness classes already here available for me. So let me take advantage of that. Then I can carry on with them maybe after the competition. So from that day on, I made sure during the wellness classes I tripled my efforts. Yeah. And I actually lost around close to 10
Really?
10 kgs. Yeah.
Amazing.
And then I didn't expect to be crowned the wellness queen during the grand finale. Then here comes the grand finale, and I'm being called the wellness queen, alongside with an award of being the brand ambassador of Sukuma Wellness Foundation and their fest. And I was given free gym sessions for my entire life, meaning I'm able to work on my health for the rest of my life. Yeah. So I'm really grateful to God, because my goal in life was achieved. Yes. Right now, as we speak, I'm not the Lisa before joining the pageantry. I'm different. I can speak in front of people. I am confident. I have self-belief. I have the self-esteem in me. Yeah. And I would like to tell any lady out there that is feeling low about her body because of her body size, that shouldn't be a barrier in your life. All you have to do is embrace who you are, be honest with yourself, accept that is what God has already given you. Yes. If you want to work upon it, yes, engage yourselves for the wellness classes, but above all, embrace who you are, and that is all you have. Do not let your guts down just because of your body size. Yes.
Amazing. I am truly inspired by your story.
Thank you.
And on the issue of body shaming, it's 2023, and it just keeps getting worse with the body shaming. So I think that's a topic that our girls, our young women needed to hear, that size does not matter. Personally, like many of us, we had a stereotype. When it comes to pageantries, we always think slimmer girls have to go, you have to be perfect, you have to be, but it's very refreshing to know that in the competitions, they do not actually focus on your weight. Yeah. They don't focus on your height. They focus on what you can do and what you can change. And I think that's very, very inspiring. Thank you, our viewers, for watching. It has been Lisa. And Lisa's story has really inspired. I'm sure it has inspired so many of you. Weight should not be the reason you don't achieve so many things. You can still be a model. You can still be a face of a great company. Just keep pushing. Thank you so much, Lisa, for your time. I want to remind you all, this has been 3Oul Sisters. So please stay tuned. There are more sisters that are going to be here to inspire you. There are different stories. Everyone who is out there, I want you to be inspired that no matter what you're going through, someone else has gone through it and they have achieved something greater. Lisa wanted to be a model, a face of a company, and that's exactly what she got, and more skills, and her esteem was built. So I think that's a lesson to learn from. Thank you, our host, Doksha's Furniture at Spear House. So please come, take a look at this comfortable furniture, very affordable, make your home look very beautiful. Please stay tuned as we bring more Soul Sisters.
Thank you.